I've been an art teacher for over 40 years. And for 12 years, I worked with teens with addictions and trauma in rehabs. And so I've written a curriculum that helps these kids learn how to express themselves without words. Sometimes if they're shy or if they're shut down or if they're can't explain their feelings, or maybe they don't even feel they're worthy of sharing their emotions and feelings. So we do art. And when we do art, it sort of all comes out. And here's some examples. This is an inside-outside box, and the outside is how do you present yourself to the world. And this young lady says perfect and A+ and confident, and she has flowers. And then on the inside is how they really feel. So this person really feels sad, afraid, alone, broken. And then on the inside, she has a black flower with blood on it and a net to keep it all stuck in there. And the interesting thing about this one is that the girl was a perfectionist. And when she saw that it was starting to come out a little bit, the inside, she wanted to throw it away. And I said, no, there are no mistakes in art. So this is one example. Another example is, this is from a young man that was also in rehab. And on the outside, it was totally different. He has hate, disrespect, and pain. That's how he presents himself to the world. And on the inside, how he really feels is, I hate you, I hate me. And he had a scorpion and a little bottle of whiskey. And here's one more. Again, it's clouds and a beach and blue sky. And then this is the inside. There's a little person in there with their arms up. And again, a net. So what's so wonderful about this project is they can see if they're being superficial, because the outside is totally different than the inside. So another thing that we do is work with families, and this was made by a dad, and his daughter was in the rehab, and he was not happy with her because, you know, he would say, this is $1,000 a day, and I was going to buy you a car with this money, or I was going to take you on a vacation or your college education. So the directive is, how do you feel that your daughter is dying in a rehab? So what he said was, it's like a tidal wave coming over our family, and that's what he made. And when the daughter sees this, she understands a little bit more clearly what the dad is going through. It's not just her issue, it's the family's issue. One other thing we do are positive and negative thoughts, and we try to get the student, patient, client to capture every thought that goes into their mind. So they make two puppets. One is a negative thought and one is a positive thought. And that way, whenever something comes in their mind, they have a symbol that reminds them that that's a negative thought and you don't want to go with it. So we do a lot of wonderful art projects, and art is a way to help people that really don't have the words to express what they're feeling. I have all the art supplies you can imagine, but also what I'm wanting to do is to get this curriculum, this Art with a Purpose curriculum, into schools and rehabs. So then I have a special list of art supplies that they would need to acquire for all of these classes. And it's in a lesson plan format, so anybody can facilitate the classes. At-risk teens are usually the ones that are shut down and can't express their feelings, or again, don't feel they're worthy. So I do a lot of art projects, and what's so wonderful about it is that it's better to get their agony out in an art project than with a gun. Well, I for sure want to get them into schools, and it could be an after-school program or even just the art box that's going to have all this in it sitting at the school counselor's office. or for teachers, for parents. I'd like to get into all the rehabs and community centers. I mean, anybody can use this. It's just art that helps people express their feelings. This is one of the first projects I like for a teacher or a counselor or a parent to do, and it's simply a question: what is happening in this piece of artwork? And whatever they say usually falls into hopeless or hopeful. And you can sort of tell right away where their mindset is. So this is the first project we're going to do. The second project, we are going to do positive and negative thought puppets. So they're going to come up with a symbol for positive and negative. Let's see, a third one is a project that's called Before and After. And it talks about where they are now, where their behaviors are now, and where their feelings are, and then where do they want to be in the future. And this is a great project because it gives them hope, and it gives them a sort of a design, a direction. And so that's a really good art project as well. I'm being sponsored by Rio Arriba County Health and Human Services. And I'm thrilled that they have taken me on because they feel that I have a curriculum that can work, that can help kids at risk, kids with addictions, kids with trauma. And I appreciate it so much that they have faith in me.